welcome to the Off-Brand Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Cade, and across from me is my good bud.
I'm Nicholas,
Yes,
and once again joining us, we have Sergio Marques. Do you want to do the thing again?
No, let's not. That should all be reserved for people that show up halfway through the show. Unless, do you want to?
We can, but if you don't know what we're talking about, go ahead and listen to the last one where...
Oh, my water tastes like sugar now.
Yeah, well, now we're completely referencing the last episode.
Yeah, we have...
we basically said it in the last episode.
Well, yeah.
But, it's not necessarily
it's
guaranteed that they're
out.
going to listen to it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you want to understand what we're talking about, go ahead and listen to the last.
Yeah. This is a good marketing technique. You just, completely reference it and, make this
kinda
episode unlistenable.
Yeah. Okay.
Where we tasted sugar and didn't really enjoy it. But that's not
but did we enjoy it? We should have left them on a cliffhanger and just said...
Find out.
Well, because we did enjoy some of them, but you can find out which ones and which brands and all that. Just go back and listen to that. But like I said, once again, we have Sergio with us. You're still doing the same, right? Are you enjoying the show?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty great, actually. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty great.
It's good.
Speaking of not lying, I'm about to have a heart attack because of that sugar. I didn't have too much sugar, but my heart is
You can feel your heart
slowly. His
now.
blood sugar is just climaxing.
Yeah, it's
Actually, my heart's feeling pretty weird now. I'm not gonna lie.
My
chest feels like
we always
really-
you always feel that way. After eating raw sugar, you can just kind of feel.
How often do you eat raw sugar?
Yeah. How often do you do that, Cade? How often do you eat raw
Don't you
sugar?
guys dip strawberries in sugar? No.
I don't.
Well, I do that all the time. If I don't
Never
have
even
cream
heard
cheese
of
to dip it in, I'll dip it in sugar, and sometimes I'll just.
It looked like you're. Never mind. All right. So, what are we gonna talk about?
What are we gonna talk about? We didn't plan this out very well.
No, but normally we have a. Maybe we should talk about Sprint again. Just kidding.
No,
just kidding. Yeah.
Well, I have my notes over here. Let me.
Oh, Sprint? The network Sprint?
Yeah, we talked about Sprint.
Oh,
well, you
I'm
listen
on
to the
Sprint,
beginning.
You listen.
I'm on Sprint too. What do you think about Paul? But just the random question.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul, the Sprint guy?
Yeah.
Paul, the Sprint guy.
He's happy about it. He likes him.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, he's.
Do you realize that you're siding with a fake person right now?
He used to be on
No.
Verizon, right? He used to be the Verizon guy, and then he moved to
then
Sprint.
No, here's the thing.
Sprint, what?
Then the fake people corporation got to him.
Oh.
They had him into a fake person, and then he's like, "Sprint is good." That's what fake people sound like while they're not acting, because he was acting.
He's not enjoying it anymore.
No, he's not real. That's the thing. He can't feel emotions.
Did you not listen to this far into the podcast?
I don't remember how that was just.
Well, you were saying when you listened to it, you started fading out, and you just.
I was just zoning out.
Yeah,
I was just hearing voices. I didn't really.
Oh well. Let's see. The only notes that I put down were they're really milking the yodeling kid for all he's worth. If you pull up the Snapchat and you take a photo in Walmart, they'll have the yodeling boy. And I also put the Christmas tree. Oh, the Christmas okay, this is actually a good thing. So y'all remember in World War I? There, back in the day, back World. Oh man.
Actually, speaking. Wait, no, this isn't last week.
No, go ahead.
This is. I thought this is this.
No, just go ahead.
Go ahead, say what you're saying.
Oh well, last week was Cinco de Mayo, guys. Pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with
I
World
know.
War I.
War. We're looking for topics.
War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry.
But think of you remember how they made a treaty to hey, it's Christmas. We can't kill each other on Christmas. But so they all came together and that
wasn't a treaty.
It was a treaty for a day. The war stopped for a day so that they could celebrate Christmas. But think about how awkward, because you've seen the pictures, right? Where the Germans were meeting up with I can't remember who the other army was, but they were together, and they were fighting the day before, and then they came together over a fire, and they had a giant tree, and I think they were eating stuff. But anyways, imagine how awkward that must have been to think you're sitting you sit down and you see this guy and you realize tomorrow I'm either going to be killing this guy or he's going to be killing me. You realize
Mm-hmm. Not necessarily, but back in the medieval days and even way before that, I would say, I don't know about medieval, but I know back in ancient Rome and stuff,
Caesar of Rome.
Caesar.
Yeah, they would. They were very civil about their war. Like they literally.
They made rules. Like
Yeah.
that was the whole thing. Like with the Patriot, like they lost because like they were like we gotta stand in line, and then like whoever was in the Patriot. What was that guy's name?
I don't know.
The actor in the Patriot. Yeah, the movie.
Patriot.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. He's like, hey guys, what if we just go stand in the woods and shoot them from there instead of like standing in the line? And then they won the war.
Well, yeah, like, but what I'm saying is they would. No one. It was considered unhonorable to like randomly attack somebody. You would have to go up there and say, my army is coming, so just be aware, and if you guys still want to fight, we can fight, or if not, we can just take over peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
well, that must have been like really awkward because like delivering that message, because then like you know like these guys, like I'm against these guys now, like I'm at war with these guys. They could easily just close the door on me, and now I'm gonna get thrown in the dungeon.
That was considered.
But who's gonna like stop them? I mean, it's war.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but
how did they uphold these rules anyways? I mean, it's war. You're killing each other. I mean, I guess they were kind of doing it a sport at that time, because like, I mean, did Caesar really want all that land, or did he just like want to have the adventure going? He just wanted to go around and kill some people.
That's debatable, but I'm willing to go into it. I mean, that's the whole point of a podcast.
No, it's all about. It's like like the trope in movies and TVs. It's not about the treasure. It's about the journey. And the reward would be having a giant country.
Napoleon Bonaparte, right? Just going through the whole European. Even though he did want to take.
He didn't want it.
He didn't want.
But he knew he just wanted to sit on his horse and like watch his army shoot all these people.
And he goes to like nations like Prussia, Austria, just to the Ottoman Empire, and he didn't take any of that land really. He didn't.
No, well, he just wanted to see what was in there. He was like,
well,
hey guys, hey.
Do you guys want to debate about whether Hitler? I mean, that's not what I was saying.
Whoa.
I mean, it's a very easy debate. Hitler's a bad guy.
I meant Julius Caesar. Mm-hmm. Was he doing it for himself, for fame?
Honestly, I don't know much about Caesar.
We should have done this when Thomas was here, because
he knows quite a bit.
Yeah. A lot of people think of Caesar as an evil man. Even though he was slightly evil, but I mean, like.
But we don't really know his intentions.
Say, like, pretty much. Yeah, because evil is defined by intentions, but like. Well, but then you could, like, in certain ways say Hitler had good intentions, because, like, from his perspective,
but we don't know for sure his perspective was do it for the good of Germany or do it for the good of himself. He was a selfish man. I'll say he very much. But how do we know that? And how do we know that Caesar? We should say Julius Caesar, because there were multiple Caesars, but
Augustus Julius Caesar.
That was one of them. Yeah.
Are they not the same one?
That's him.
No. Augustus is not Caesar.
So there were two Caesars.
No, there were multiple Caesars.
One was named Julius Caesar, and there was one named Augustus
Julius Caesar. Right now. I feel like it's Augustus Julius Caesar.
No, his name was Gaius Julius Caesar.
We'll better find out.
Gaius?
Gaius.
Like from Earthbound?
No, Gaius. See, there were Caesar. After Julius Caesar was around, they made all of their rulers for a certain period of time called Caesar. By the way, Caesar in Russian means Tsar, which means like king.
Never mind.
Yeah,
right. So Tsar, you're talking about like.
So which one came first?
It's like
Tsar
President
Alexander
Julius.
II,
Julius.
Russian.
Well, they're both Julius. You said
no. One was
Augustus.
It's like, for example, the popes. For like, we could talk about how like
Pope
when like Pope Francis is the first of his name.
But isn't
and
it
so
like a
later on,
there's
there's going to be other popes. They can choose to be Francis, but they'll be named Pope Francis like the second.
But it was more like.
I mean, what was the latest?
Do
y'all know who was the latest pope? Like after,
Pope
like
Francis.
before it was Francis.
It was probably like Pope Bob. I don't know.
No,
but he was like, I don't know. Have y'all heard the story about how like the Pope like just used to like sneak out his window and
this
now
one,
that I
the
think
current
about
one?
it,
yeah, Pope Francis. He would like climb out his window and like go hang out with hobos and like go to karaoke.
Just climbing out the Vatican church.
Yeah, he would like climb out
of the Vatican.
Yeah, and then like they would like they realized he was doing it, so they had to like lock him in the Vatican. Yeah.
Actually, I looked up like the whole process of becoming a pope, and that's insane.
You have
the
to
whole
like
process.
You have to like
they
recite
vote,
the entire
you have
Bible
to have,
by
like,
memory.
Yeah, and you have to like take a vote.
Wait, is that an
like
actual thing?
No, but you have to say a verse before you like vote, and so it's like you have to have a majority of 1/3 votes, and that's like I forgot what they're called.
1/3. That's
that's less than half.
No, 1/4. I don't remember exactly.
That's still not a
How many
majority.
people are? How many people run?
Okay,
Wait,
they're called this. They're called They were red. They were red. I forgot what they're called.
I feel like we shouldn't like
this is
make
kind
any
of pretty
assumptions.
boring.
Well, like because we're not experts at
Yeah,
this.
I'm
so
not Catholic, so I wouldn't know. But anyways, I just know that they had to lock him in the Vatican because he likes doing karaoke. And I don't know a thing or two about karaoke. So that makes me an expert on Pope being locked up.
But like back to the Julius Caesar thing, because we don't know whether he was up there conquering land for Rome, because in a way, he was killing the people that were giving them taxes. So that's why the Senate. Anyway, we shouldn't get too historical, but there are two sides.
Podcast.
I feel like everyone.
I feel like it's okay. We should talk more about modern.
Yeah, we're getting weirdly philosophical, and it's probably pretty boring for most people.
Because let's be honest, we have modern viewers, and half of them are like, "Who's Julius Caesar?"
Yeah, and especially if we don't know exactly what we're talking about, it's gonna sound really, really weird. So, let's. I don't want to talk about modern news though. I don't want to bring anyone.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a lot of.
Do you know of any games that you used to play by yourself that you needed another person? No, that was again reference to the very first episode. We just gotta keep teasing him every time.
What were you trying to say though?
But do you any games? It was kind of a joke.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Speaking of games, that was the only other note that I made. How do they take the Fallout suits off? I know that they zip.
Oh,
the vault suits. You know what I'm saying? Right? They have a zipper.
Fallout. I never played Fallout.
You never did?
I played Fallout 4, I think. I don't remember which.
Did you play very much though? Well, Fallout 4 was the most recent one.
No, I forgot which one it is. I don't remember.
Okay, whatever. Well, anyways,
I'm looking forward to Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, me too.
Yes.
Oh my, Red Dead Redemption was the only game I've ever actually cried while playing.
Oh yeah.
Twice actually. Right when you go into Mexico and they start playing that Jose Gonzalez song, and the second time when the ending.
I cry in Roblox all the time.
Oh man, I know exactly what you're saying. You go into the school RP world and you walk up to a girl, say, "Hi, you want to be my girlfriend?" And they say no. I cry every single time.
Can I just say I actually know nothing about Roblox? In fact,
he's trying to.
Dude,
put
we
it
should
in.
do
He's putting it now. He's winning it now. I don't play Roblox, just so you know.
Because it's called Roblox, not Roll. Or is it called? It's roll, as in with an L.
Like
Roblox.
Like the candy roll.
Isn't it ROBLO?
Like row,
I don't know.
I don't know. Like in elementary school, they used to put the lines in front of long letters. So Roblox, it would have had that. I think it actually does have that in the spot.
I was gonna say I cry when playing Minecraft, but I actually kind of like Minecraft.
So you don't want to make fun of it.
Actually,
Minecraft. Well, the thing about Minecraft
I cry
is
if you
that
grief my placement.
it is. I will say
I'll
it's
cry.
legitimately a good game, but it's.
I feel like
The thing
Minecraft
is so many kids.
No, I'll be honest. Minecraft was so good back then. When I was young, I played it so much.
Well, I think that's how it is for kids now. So my cousins absolutely adore Minecraft.
They're moving on to more weird stuff. They're making it more weird creatures. More.
I haven't played in so long.
I haven't played, but I stopped playing when it started getting weird, and I was like,
well, it was always they always had those giant ghost blobs.
Yeah. But I think what you're saying is kind of more diverse in terms of animals.
I feel like they're overdoing it.
Yeah,
they keep adding stuff, and
last time I
checked,
there's
too much in there.
They had a polar bear, and they had parrots.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know about the parrots. My sister still plays it from time to time.
Well, I remember when there was a big deal that they added horses, and I was like,
I remember that was right when I stopped playing, and I'm like,
oh, that was about when I stopped
playing.
Why don't
we talk about Fortnite Season 4?
Oh man.
Oh god.
Nicholas, do you play that?
I've played one game of it, and it was not very enjoyable.
I didn't like it.
Y'all don't like Fortnite?
I'm not my sister plays it all the time.
Battle Pass. $10. Sorry.
What are the battle? Well, you know what? That's too boring for the thing. But anyways, my sister plays it all the time, and I think she's only ever won solo once. And
that's pretty impressive if she won. Not actually. Oh, shut up, because I have a decent amount of wins on solos.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
You're trying to brag on the show?
Oh, no.
Like, did you just come here to brag about your Fortnite wins?
Oh no.
Nerd. Anyways, so I was thinking, and this is probably a bad idea, but I was thinking, as you said, like you were talking about Roblox. What if we did like a live, like, well, not live, but like record a podcast of us playing Roblox. So like we walk around and we're like we just describe everything that's going on. So it's like a let's play, but it's just audio. So like
But you said
like so, but like the thing is, we
video.
have 3 people around. Okay, one person reads the dialogue that like other players say. One person describes what's going on, and one person like just describes like what they do as they play.
Huh.
So it's like D&D. But
Does
like,
anybody actually? Do you have Roblox on your computer?
Actually,
I mean,
I do still have my account when I was young. I played Roblox when I was young.
What is Roblox?
It's like Minecraft, but like you don't actually get to build stuff.
No, you do.
So
When I was young, they had a studio.
But
you can make your own stuff.
like it's more rounded, correct?
Yeah,
like
they
it's
have
not.
Well, I mean,
It's
so
more
Minecraft
real,
has circles, kind of.
No, it's more block. It's like
More, but like it had the occasional circle. I think.
Like not of anything natural. Like some of the animals had curves to them, but
I don't think there's any animals.
In Minecraft?
No, in Roblox.
no, I'm talking about in
I don't know what you're
Minecraft.
talking about
Like
anymore.
there are some rounded animals,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think there's any.
Anyways, this is a very weird conversation that we're having.
Yeah.
We've probably lost quite a few people. by
Yeah,
now.
within the first 20 minutes by talking about Roblox.
Oh, yeah, that's very.
Very bad thing to start a show off with, but you know what? We don't care. We're not doing this for you nerds. We're doing this, just to have some fun.
That's not true. We are in a.
He's like, yeah, we're doing this
Well,
for
why are we
them, let's be
recording
honest
this if
here.
we're not doing this for anybody?
Well, because it brings us together. It gives us a reason to
Bring people to your house
exactly
and
like it.
talking about random subjects.
Yeah, it's
Which
just
we
having
could
fun.
still do anyway. I could invite you guys.
Yeah, but it gives it like we have a purpose if we we're recording a podcast.
So then you were talking about.
I'm a big introvert. I mean, I like whenever I get like involved like doing stuff, I get excited and like I'll start talking and be very outward. But like usually I don't want to go see people. Like every day I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to see anybody.
I'm not like that really. I'm like, I want to go to school.
I used to be like I was really extroverted last year, and then this year I'm like I got really simple.
Because you were an 8th grader, I would imagine.
Yeah, and then now
You
I'm a
lost
freshman,
confidence.
everyone hates me.
Now you're a freshman. You're like bottom of the pit.
Yeah.
It's like grabbing you.
I'm gonna go back to the bottom of the pit next year whenever
Mm-hmm.
I move because like.
Oh yeah.
They have a freshman campus. Like I'm gonna be a sophomore, and like the sophomore.
I mean, you won't be-
barrel.
You. Oh yeah, because it's like. Oh okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like. Oh, it's like school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
All right, let's hype us up. I mean,
How do we hype this up?
I don't know. Let's
Yeah.
Y'all just want to say hype over and over
No.
again?
do you want me to pause?
Yeah, go ahead. So, I was kind of thinking, because, like, I was, I look at art quite a bit, and I always see, like, realistic art, like, realism, and, like, I really dislike it. Like, even if it's, like photorealistic, I really just dislike it, because I feel like they can't ever, replicate, like, there's always just something slightly wrong.
So you don't like that it isn't exactly perfect, or
Oh, there's always just like that one tiny problem,
So
and it's always like incredible that like the detail, like the things that they've put into this, it's insane. But
I'm gonna be honest. The only kind of art I like is Bob Ross. Only kind of art. That's the only time when I actually want to
amen.
do art. Is
Have you ever
watching Bob
actually
Ross.
like painted to Bob Ross?
No.
Oh, it's really quite an experience.
Yeah, but like in general, like any other art, I'm like kind of like ugh. Like if you go to the art museum, for example, I'm like, where's Bob Ross?
Yeah, amen.
Like,
with the realism thing, I don't like it for a different reason because I don't like how it looks too real. Like
That's kind of what it is.
I want to see someone's take on a
like an
real
imagination.
thing.
Yeah,
like,
that
using
makes
your
sense.
imagination. to
It
make
doesn't
something
use
great.
as much imagination.
I don't
It's all
want-
skill, no
I
creativity.
feel like too much people are making too much like thoughts on it rather than just letting the brush just do the work.
Well, that
That sounds
seems
weird. That sounds weird.
That sounds, yeah.
I don't want to see a photograph, because if I wanted to see a photograph, I'd look at somebody that took a picture of whatever it was.
Yeah.
I want to see someone's take on that type of art, whether whatever it be.
I got you. Well, that's like cartooning, right? That's like, exaggeration and whatnot. But like, I always love like cartoony drawings a lot more than realistic drawing. I should probably stop clicking my pen like that because it's not bad. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, it's just, there's like, if you make it like, there's an issue with that. Like, it's not supposed to look real. So I mean, who's to say that like they don't just have like this little bump coming off their side?
Yeah.
Well, like, that's why I like caricatures, because each artist is going to have their own take on, like, you, or whatever the
I'm still eating that sugar.
whatever the what's the word,
Like not wasting it, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
what's the word for like the person that's being the
subject?
The subject, yeah. So each artist has a different take on the same subject, which you can also kind of go over towards music. I was watching a film score documentary, and I don't remember who it was, but somebody was like, you can give the same movie to a bunch of different composers, and each composer is going to come up with a different score.
And really, that would make the movie like something completely different.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of like a cool reality show. Like they give a movie and then like they have to compose a song to like go with the certain part
Like
of the
no
movie.
direction whatsoever. They're just like, what music goes with this?
Yeah, it's like one of those baking challenge shows, but like
I would watch that. I'm sure it would not take off because there are not very many people that would like that.
Well, it's a
But I should
It's
also shout out to a growing podcast called Score the Podcast, which has some of the producers from there, and they get famous composers. Anyway, if you're into that kind of stuff, I thought that was a very cool find. They just interview composers and just see how that works. Anyway, so cartooning. Speaking of cartooning, what was your favorite cartoon as a kid?
Oh gosh.
Well, I mean,
that's
I think my answer is gonna be pretty universal.
What's yours?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Well, that's like something that still goes on today, like SpongeBob.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Okay, what about something like that isn't like new episodes nowadays?
Something that's been canceled?
Yeah, something that's been canceled.
I didn't watch many cartoons aside from SpongeBob as a kid.
The only
my parents wouldn't let me watch Cartoon Network. Until like a couple years later. Yeah.
So it's like so Cartoon Network. I always watched it, and then when it reached like 8 p.m., it switched to Adult Swim, and that was like that ruined my whole day. I was like,
because you couldn't watch it.
Yeah, because my mom would be like, immediately turn it off. I'm not gonna watch Robot Chicken or any of that. So. Yeah. But yeah, I think my favorite out of all of it was. That's a hard one because I have a bunch. I had Ed and Eddie. Ed and Eddie.
I still have never seen like a full episode of Ed and Eddie or
Courage the Cowardly Dog
I'm not familiar
Show.
with either one of those.
Really?
No, seriously? You never watched that?
What did you watch as a kid?
Proud Family.
We didn't have.
I remember Proud Family.
We didn't have cable for a while. I think I mentioned this in the first one, but we didn't have cable for a while, so I watched PBS Kids.
Oh
yeah.
So I watched.
Did you watch Cyber Chase?
Oh.
I really like Cyberspace.
Did you all know that that's still going?
Only on the mornings. Cyberspace? They're still making
Yes, it's still going. That's like the only thing
Gilbert
Godfrey was
Gottfried.
doing.
I remember, like, when I would go to school, I would wake up and watch this one show. I forgot, but it was like a yellow, like, bear kind of. And he was Special Agent Uso.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember getting sick one day and having to go home from elementary school, and I
just remember
eating Fazoli's and like. I ate Fazoli's and I had that very distinctive taste of Fazoli's pizza in my mouth, and then a few days later I saw it on TV again. I don't remember. I guess it was like the weekend, and so it came on and I saw it, and for some reason I got that exact taste in my mouth. Like, do you guys ever do that? Like, you have like taste associations with certain things, so like you can like taste something when you like see this unique thing that.
Well, now when I see this plate, I'm gonna think about sugar and that bitter sugar that we had.
Every time I see that, I think of like the Christmas party we had this year. for student council, like some girl brought like all those places, and then it was a pretty fun day. So that's what reminds me of that. There's always like that one item that reminds you of something from the past. Like that reminds me of that.
This is a clear plate, by the way. It's just like
literally.
It's kind of a party, kind of like a little.
It looks kind of formal though.
Yeah, it looks like something you'd have like at a wedding, like not a too formal wedding, but like
a cheap wedding, like something you like.
Yeah. This is what they put the cake on.
That you kind of want it to look formal, but it's not.
Yeah,
like, you don't want to spend too much money.
Like
I don't blame them though.
You get the
weddings are expensive.
You get the spoons that look like they're actual silver.
These days,
they're just plastic.
But I mean,
nowadays they're going really cheap on stuff. Nowadays there's a lot of cheapskates.
I mean,
there's a whole bunch now.
Yeah.
Like you got people sneaking in items to the movie theater. Like literally the other day, I see my brother just having something in his jacket. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, shut up, I have my water in there.
Well,
it's just water.
That's the thing is if you're hiding water from the movie theater people, that's when you know there's something wrong.
That's how you know we are living in a fascist society.
God.
I mean, think about it. Like, you know, the Voltaire, I think that's how you say his name. His quote, if you want to know who rules over you, think about who you can't question. Yeah. Well, that means the movie theater, they rule over us because we can't, walk in and, question, oh, why can't I carry my own water in? We just accept we can't bring our own water. I mean, in general, they are our dictators. They are the tyrants of our society.
Nowadays, it's like the society's like something's overtaking one person. Like the movie theater, for example, is taking over the people that want to bring their own stuff and buy. Like if you want to get a water, it's like $7 maybe.
Yes.
I'm being exaggerated. I'm exaggerating on that.
Very much.
But like on a hot dog, that would be a good example because their hot dogs are like $7.
Yeah.
And the pretzel.
I didn't even know they made hot dogs in those.
You didn't know that?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've never seen.
You've only thought of popcorn.
Movie theater.
Huh?
You've only thought of popcorn as
popcorn,
butter,
pretzels.
drinks.
What about candy?
Yeah,
do you know about candy being brought into?
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I do that all the time. But no, I don't. If you work at a movie theater, I don't do that. But
we don't encourage you to do that.
No. That's highly illegal, and
it's not. No. What would happen if you were caught with that? Would they just kick you out without a refund?
Probably. They take your photo.
You know what? I would want to test that out. I would be the guy that would test that out to see. Yeah. It's like just for a test. I just bring a water and just drop it on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, or just not even try to hide it. Just walk in there with your Sonic drink
and see what they'll say.
Just to see if they stop you.
I mean, let's be honest. We're already paying a lot for tickets, so it's like...
Yeah, amen. Well, yeah. But that's how they get most of their money, though, because you know the whole thing about how, they don't get money from the tickets, really. They get all of their money from the... Yeah. So it kind of makes sense.
But, alcohol there, so it's like...
Well, some of them. I thought about this the other day, how, movies get some... so much money in the box office when you realize you get when you buy an IMAX, a premium version of it, it's $25. Probably not. It's probably a little bit less than that. But I just want to say with one ticket being $25, yeah, you're gonna rack up a lot of money off of a few people.
So am I the only one that notices with IMAX there's no difference for me? There's no difference.
I've never
just
gone
a bigger
to IMAX.
Screen. It's okay, so with IMAX it's supposed to have surround sound.
Mm-hmm.
And a bigger.
That's what all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's better quality, but I never noticed the quality.
Well, because you eventually you stop noticing the area around you, and you just notice I'm watching the movie. It's not a better experience because at the eventually you're just in a zone where you're paying attention to the movie. It has the experience really does not relate to.
Well, and that's why even watching a movie at home is pretty much about the same. It's just...
Well, depends on how you do it, though, because, I'm aware that, whenever you try to watch a movie, you're, completely on your phone the entire time.
I mean, it depends on if you let yourself be on the phone, I guess. I mean,
there's a lot more distractions.
The last movie I watched at home was Jumanji, which we were on our phones.
So do you go to the movies a lot?
No.
Or no?
The
latest movie I've watched was Avengers. That's the latest ever, yeah. Oof.
We went to the movies a whole lot over Christmas break. I went 4 times, which is a lot because normally we go once a year.
We go every week. We go to the movies every week.
I haven't gone in a long time. I don't even remember what the last thing I saw was. Although I learned something interesting. my sister took me with a couple of her friends to go see Krampus.
Oh, I remember that. I went to go watch it with.
Well, if you're sitting in your seat, like after the movie, wait a little while for everyone to leave. Then you scout all of the seats, like see if anyone left like the large boxes of popcorn. And then listen up. If they leave the large boxes of popcorn, dump it out and like use the refund or not the refund, like the refill ticket. So then like everyone can come up. And we've gotten quite a few.
It's like when you do the Dairy Queen, like you see those like bags, those kids meal bags that have like the thing, and you take them out. It's like, oh, go up to the counter and get free ice cream.
Yeah. The fact.
So just look for the bags, and you can get like 1,000 dilly bars.
The fact that you're watching Krampus wasn't relevant to the story, because when you said you have to scout the chairs, I thought you were gonna say like somebody was gonna like jump out at you.
Oh yeah, because that's what they do. Like, you know how in England like they have like people come in and like, you know, hide behind the chairs to like silence people.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Well, they do that in horror movies now. Like they come out and jump out behind you, like in each individual person though. So they like can't exactly like go with the scares and.
When did they start doing that? I never know.
Like in England.
It's like a European thing. Is it like a
no? This is a worldwide thing. When was the last time you went on a horror movie?
Went on a horror movie?
I mean, I've only been to like 2 horror movies in my entire life. So like maybe this is just like a weird thing about the place that I went to, but like yeah, that's a thing. Like they jump out from behind your chair and go bah.
And to show you how convinced I was that you were gonna talk about someone scaring you, I thought you meant pour out the popcorn like on the ground in the theater and use it as a shield. I legitimately thought that's what he was about to say.
Like his self-defense mechanism, just like a popcorn, a large popcorn.
Yeah, and I imagine
like you pour the popcorn at their face and then you run. Oh. Okay, so I remember a more recent movie experience. I went to see Dunkirk. This might have been like the most recent.
I've been wanting to watch Dunkirk, but
it's not really the same if you don't see it in the movie theater.
Oh,
no. We were saying that, like the experience doesn't matter, but that is one of those movies that like you can't focus on it unless you're in the movie theater because it's just there's not like barely any dialogue. It's pretty much all soundtrack.
Like a Castaway.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's like
Castaway is very hard to pay attention to, like because like you just automatically like pull your phone and like, oh, how did this happen? You know.
This is maybe Knox's favorite episode, I'd imagine.
Yeah, well, he said he's gonna come like next week, so.
Oh.
Yeah, so that might be interesting. But anyways, what was I saying? Anyways, I went to see Dunkirk, and I was thinking about like how it was the scene where Tom Hardy is in the plane and he's, but it was like it would shoot and it would be very very loud, and then out of nowhere. It would be quiet, and then again, bang, 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 and
it's like an experience from the.
Oh, here's the thing. I started thinking about, you remember? Okay, I keep making connections, and I'm like getting deeper and deeper into my connection box. But like, you remember during like the Dark Knight shooting, the guy like waited for like the football scene, so like there was like loud explosions and everything that.
So they wouldn't notice that.
Yeah, they wouldn't notice that he was like actually shooting. So
But nowadays, I feel like if it's like happening, like if you go to Tinseltown, they have like that barrier, and then they have the chairs now. Like you know how they upgraded.
Yeah, I got
the
you.
seats. Like it's like that wall, chair, another wall. I feel like
you can barricade yourself.
I feel like they have more.
But
defensive.
Anyways, what I was saying was, I kept thinking, man, somebody could really like just do that here. Like this would be like the perfect movie. Like because like the gun noises are so loud and like. I don't know, but anyways, so like I was thinking about this and just like
in the
theater, and that little silence between like one like set of gunshots, silence, and then suddenly again. Well, okay, but while I was thinking about this, I thought I saw like somebody move like by the door, and I realized the door is partially open. That's another thing that the shooter did. Is something gonna happen? And so I see something move, and then suddenly the brrr of the movie again, and I freaked out. I mean, I don't know how to tell this story effectively, but like I lost, like I jumped and like my popcorn went over. Like that's the most I've ever jumped for anything.
Really? So it wasn't even the movie that scared you. It was
your
own mind saying there's somebody.
I'm getting shot at right now. Yes.
Well, I mean...
that is more like an experience saying, like, you actually feel like you feel it, or hear it.
It's not good that that's the society we live in.
We're
looking out for... This would be a good time. This would be... If there were something like this to happen, this is where it would happen, and what if it does happen to me?
And what's even worse is that it's like a school thing now. Like, you're just, like, sitting in school, and... Like, I've thought before, like, I've had, like, my desk, like, in a... position where it's pointed away from the chair, and I thought, if somebody were to like come in here and start shooting the school, and like they just decided to start with this room, I'd be right away, and I'd be like the primary target, and like that's not like that's so horrible that's just like a thought that we naturally have.
Yeah.
And it's only, well, I can't say it's only within the past few years. It's about 40 years. Mm-hmm. That would probably be, I mean, like 40 years ago, like, when was the first
school shooting? Like Columbine. That was the big one. But there were ones before that. 1999. It was 4/20, 1999.
It's kind of crazy to know how like people think like America is great and all that, but then if we look really deep down, we have like the most.
Every country has very
and all that.
Yeah, ours just happens to be a little more violent. But then like,
but Europe, you can't say that we are more violent than like African countries or even Asian countries. They live in gunfire every day.
I mean, they experience like, what is it called? I'm trying to think of the word. I don't know. I'll think of it later.
Like genocide?
Genocide, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they experience genocide.
Are there
and all
any
that,
like?
And we just
I guess there's the. Is that Myanmar?
Myanmar, right? Yeah,
Myanmar,
yeah. I guess that's the genocide that's going on. Are there any other ones that are going on right now?
Not that. Probably the government's going to want to admit this happened.
Oh wait, Myanmar was the one where people were going like to Bangladesh, right? Too.
Yeah.
I feel like we should get out of this topic a little.
Well, hold up. I was telling. No. I already finished that. Never mind. Yeah, but I think. Every country is, I don't know.
Every country. Well,
that's also the thing is we don't know how.
I'm curious.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't really. It's hard to like say how these other countries are doing or like what they're like because. Like, have you ever gone to another country? Like, I have never. Like,
I've been
to Canada,
and I'm actually Mexico too.
Jamaica and Mexico.
So,
like, do you feel like
difference? Like, I'm gonna be honest. There's a huge difference.
Wait,
like between America and Mexico?
And Jamaica.
But the way that like they talk about it,
okay, so everyone sees Mexico as a dangerous place, like and all that, right? Like everyone sees it as like.
Well, even Jamaica too. It's pretty.
Well, it depends on, but doesn't it depend on where you go?
Jamaica, like at nighttime, you cannot be out on the beach because that's when you get like. There's a lot of people that get kidnapped at night, and that's because they're on the beach. Mm-hmm. But also in Mexico, a lot of people see Mexico as like a war place, like something that's really bad, but that's like some parts, like the place I go to, it's like they don't worry about money, they all have fun. It's like,
well, those are like places set apart, for people to go.
That's even in every state in America. Like there are cities that are very violent filled, but that doesn't mean everywhere around there is not peaceful.
Like a lot of people see that place as like how every other place is in that country. Like dangerous.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you could categorize America as a very free country, and we just like everything's fine and dandy, nothing ever bad happens. Or you could think of it as the opposite and say we allow ourselves to have so much violence because of certain freedoms that we have, or we take for people take for granted. Yeah, every country is probably somewhere in the middle because we also can't say that everywhere in the violent country the ex-violent country is completely just no one's peace. There's no peace there. No one's calm or anything. But they're not.
But like even in like our most violent cities, like Chicago, that's our most violent city, right? In America. Detroit's like maybe like back when it was really big.
Wait, what's
Detroit's
the place?
Like pretty much like.
What's the place right now? It's like the most dangerous city. What is that?
It's not in China.
No,
it's in
America.
Mongolia, I think.
In America.
I don't know. I can look it up.
I think it's Detroit.
Nicholas, can you look it up?
I feel like it's Detroit.
No, because maybe back when it was like really like inhabited, but like now it's like practically deserted, and like not very many people live there at all. So I don't think that people could be like it's that dangerous anymore.
Yeah,
but maybe back in the day, I'm pretty sure the highest murder rate is in Chicago though. But like if you go to Chicago and you just walk down the streets, most likely you're not gonna just get shot randomly. Or maybe you will. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably should not be on that side. It was like weird. Number one says Detroit this is Forbes.
What year was that?
I don't know. I didn't check. I went out of it already.
I like how our city in particular is like a dangerous city, but the city just like likes to put boards around the city saying the most friendliest city in America.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I find that really hilarious.
This one says Monroe, Louisiana. LA is Louisiana, right? Like the
Louisiana.
I don't know.
So, I mean, in this,
What's going on in Monroe? They throwing people in alligators, like the Bayou.
The bayous, yeah.
Yeah.
Illegal moonshine.
Yeah.
And
but
all that.
are we gonna keep going?
Yeah. Why not? Well, don't go through the list anymore. But like, jeez.
But I feel
I'm
like
gonna reposition my chair.
we should get happy. We should get like take away from the sadness. We're kind of in a weird spot.
Let's just play a little role playing game on that.
Okay.
So you guys are from Chicago, or not?
Oh, all right.
And
you don't want to be in Monroe, Louisiana?
Okay, fine. Yeah, you guys are. I mean, we can kind of relate to that a little better. So
Mondo
yeah, you guys are from Monroe,
celebration.
Louisiana.
Still not.
All right.
Go ahead.
So it's just a normal day living in your trailer shed. And
wow.
I don't know what you call them, but like.
Why are you assuming that it's in a trailer park?
Well, I didn't assume it's in a park. It's right by the bayou. That's where you guys live, right by the bayou. And I hear Mama kick down the door. She says,
"Boy, y'all need to get back to the shack right now." And all that.
We're
shit.
in the shack. Are we not in the shack?
Oh,
wait, we're outside the shack.
It's like we're on the side. We're on the porch.
We're
just
swimming.
do you want to be the DM?
having the fish. You
want to be the DM? Like, you want to guide this?
Well,
what do you mean?
The game master.
Yeah,
in specific case, it would be the dungeon master, but
this is too broad to be that. Do you want to like guide this?
You can.
You want to like give us a situation?
Tell the story.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So
Mama, I don't wanna.
All
I
right.
wanna.
Hold on. Can we be in the bayou? Like in the.
Like the deep bayou.
Can we be swimming with the gators?
Hey man, if you want to be out in the gators, I mean, I ain't gonna tell you not to.
Is it gators or crocodiles? Which one?
Hey, they're the same thing. It
No,
don't.
they call I imagine they call them gators. I think they call them gators.
But that's in Florida. It doesn't.
I know, but they still call them gators.
Snappers. We're gonna call them snappers.
Snappers. Okay.
Watch some guy from Louisiana is just gonna calm it down. You guys are just mimicking. Like this is completely not. This is not us at all.
Inaccurate. You guys are portraying us in an evil way.
Monroe is actually a really big city. It has nothing. It's not even near the coast.
Yeah,
probably. Any water. It's very dry.
There's no Hey, maybe we should like pull up a map of Monroe's. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and pull up a map and like you can guide us around. But actually, let's pause it while you're pulling that up. All right, we're back. I think. Sergio, you want to start this over? You want to give us
Sure. All right. So the setting, you're in a deep in the bayou.
Deep in the bayou.
With your shack, and mama's with you, and dad is out trying to get some meat for the day. You know.
Yeah, wow. He's wrestling crocodiles.
Wrestling some good crocodiles. And you two boys just wearing some homemade pants and all that.
Some homemade overalls.
Like for the water.
And for all that.
And they're really tight around the ankles so that we can fill it with water.
Just imagine yourself just on the side, right next to your truck.
Can we have a pet snapper?
Right next to a tree, and you guys are fishing out for fish.
We're fishing out for fish, yeah.
But
you said Mama's with us?
And the mom's just calling y'all out. Get back to the shack, boys. Dad's back with the crocodiles. I need help to take him down the truck.
That's like, no, Mom, I'm a fisher. My life's all full of fishing. You can't tell me what to do. Look, right, Cletus? Cletus, you can't tell us what to do.
Well,
what would be your accent? I want to know. He has a good, deep bayou,
I think it's more Alabama. Yeah.
I just watched a whole lot of TV show. I don't know what this accent is, but this is what I sound like.
You're a high pitched voice, boy.
Oh well, no, we're little boys. That's why.
Oh, that's true.
What kids?
You're really getting into this. Like your veins are like.
Yeah,
really coming out.
I'm always like this.
We're gonna keep this short, boys.
Yeah, let's get right to it. So I run away. I get my pole and I throw it right at Mama.
Hold on. Do we have a pet snapper?
That's real.
Do we have a pet snapper?
You know what? I'll give you a
little baby crocodile.
Little baby crocodile with a little baby I guess the baby crocodile is gonna be
small enough.
No.
Do I keep it in my pocket?
Yeah.
It's gonna be small enough where Cade can just have it like even sneak into his little.
Hey, his name ain't Cade. It's
my name's Billy John.
Alright, well, Billy John's gonna.
Billy
have
John
it.
and Cletus.
And then
Billy
Billy
John
John
Cletus, that's us.
Billy John Cletus is gonna have the snapping turtle.
All right. Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess.
and it's just like stuck on his finger.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's just how
Like,
he
he's,
keeps
like
it.
he's always the turtle's always getting him, and he's like, God dang it, turtle, you're always getting on me.
All right,
Well,
that's perfect. All right, so I get my pole, my wooden fishing pole, and I throw it right at Mama. I just throw it.
Wait, how far away from the shack?
Oh my god. Let's just say it's like walking distance. Like really
Well, how
close,
far
really
are you
close.
walking? We can walk a long
Like,
way
really-
here.
Yeah,
in
we-
Louisiana.
like,
We walk
we got a
everywhere.
lot of
We ain't got no car.
From here to the car. I mean, from here to the door.
Oh, well, they can't tell how far away the doorway is.
Wait, we're very close.
It's
How
about
do
a
we
yard.
not get
It's
some
about
critters?
a yard away. We'll say that.
That's-
Anyways,
Are you telling me you had to throw it? You couldn't use whacker?
the football players throw. Well, I mean, okay.
Wait,
It's
if you're a
not long.
yard away, okay.
I throw it like a javelin.
But
That's
listen, if she's a yard away, why do you gotta throw nothing? You gotta hit him. You just gotta hit him.
But
hit her.
I don't want to hit her. I just want to, distract her for a little bit.
Oh,
and
you-
I run while
Like,
she's
tell her to
dazed.
go. Tell her to
Wait,
go.
hold
fish.
up. I have
But,
dice.
okay,
Hold
I
up.
just want to say by the way,
So wait,
we're really
Okay,
close.
I have to make sure that I actually hit.
We're
So,
really we're really close to the water though.
I made a
Yeah,
17,
you
so I
definitely-
hit.
yeah, you never.
So what does the 17 mean?
It's the highest is 20. So the closer to 20 you are, there's going to be
the higher likelihood that it's gonna
But
work.
okay, again,
All right, so let's do
we're a
this.
yard away from the bayou. The front of the shack is.
Yes.
How are we not getting a bunch of gators and dials?
Well, we
You
do,
have
but Dad
you
wrestles
have Dad is
them.
right there. He
So
got
why-
a shotgun
so-
cranked up.
So
already.
he's right next to. So
Oh, he doesn't
that-
even need a shotgun. He just wrestles them.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Well, no,
grabs them.
But you said Dad was out.
It's like you wake
Fighting
up, Mama, where's Dad? Oh, he's wrestling another crocodile.
He's next
yeah.
door. He's out next. He's out back.
He's out and about. He's about right now.
Yeah.
All right. So
Just doing his
you
work.
throw. Where are you going? You going into the bayou? Or
Well,
around?
he's the GM. He should be
No,
asking me.
But you're fine.
All right, but I dive in the
Ask the
bayou.
same question I just asked.
Well,
You dive in the bayou?
I dive in the bayou. I feel the swampy waters fall all around me, and I open my eyes and I see if there's anything interesting down in the bayou. Is there anything interesting down in the bayou?
Oh, not yet.
I
We're gonna
climb
find-
back up into the water and I.
Let's do
Wait,
this.
is
Let's do
this
no,
just
no.
a one-on-one?
The scenario is you're really just bored and you're gonna just be swimming in the bayou, but you know that the bayou is dangerous. Mama's told you a million times, don't swim in the bayou.
All right, well, Mama told me
And
not
what-
to swim in the bayou. Well,
Well,
But-
she also said to
and-
come back home, but you
Clay-
ain't gotta do
Clay's-
that.
And Cletus is telling you, don't get in there or something.
Hey,
go tell
Clay's
Mama.
come
Did I
in the
say
water.
that? I know. I don't know what I'm
yeah,
just
you
sitting there in
can't
silence.
make decisions. Oh, Cleese,
sit-
come get in the water. Come on,
But Ma said we gotta go back.
Cleese, stop being like that. Grow up a little bit and be a man.
Now Cletus.
And
all of a sudden,
I
all
fill
of a
my
sudden,
mouth
Cletus-
with water and I spit it all
All of
over
a sudden,
him.
Cletus sees like three crocodiles behind. Good old.
Hey, now, boy,
I'm
I
gonna be like that. I'm gonna wrestle him, and I swim up the one and I punch her in the face, and I rolled a 4.
Oh,
I did not work.
All right, how much damage did he? Does the
Now
crocodile
this-
attack him, or
this crocodile gets really agitated, making the other ones want to come in more closer. So
Oh,
he has
yeah.
another chance to either escape or fight him.
I fight him.
Wow, you're telling them.
are we have to roll
I'm like,
initiative? Am I close enough to?
You're gonna be coming in next. He's gonna have one more chance.
Okay.
Wait,
Well,
But after that, you're gonna have a chance to come
so
in.
So are we rolling for initiative, or should I just?
no. Don't worry about that. That's too complex for right now. I grab him by the jaws and I just spread it apart. I try to
Does
like
it work?
snap his
though?
face.
That's the issue.
Let's-
Let's see.
We should.
It does not work.
I mean, well, it's a 9. It's up to you. It's about in the middle.
All right, let's let that happen. Let's let.
Oh,
I
I'll
just-
let you take out the first one.
Okay. Fine.
We'll
Oh wait,
take out
hold
the
on. I
first
need to roll for damage.
These are some
though.
cool dice, boy.
I know.
They're part red, part
this
orange.
yours?
You're making lots of noise.
I know. I'm sorry. Here, let's roll a d6.
Six.
Imagine-
6 is killing him. 6 is killing him. 1,
2.
oh,
Okay.
2 is like barely like.
Okay,
doing
fine.
He's
Well, we took
kind of
2
bleeding.
damage away from him then. Cletus, I can't take them all. Cletus,
Now
I
you're
need
gonna have a
you.
decision: either go help good old brother, or go tell mom. But dad is out, you know.
I'm
He's
gonna
out and
go.
about.
I'm going with Dad. I don't want to see.
Oh no, Cletus,
Well,
I need
it's
you.
your fault. I told you to come
Cletus!
back to the house.
Cletus, okay, I tried to run away.
Huh?
It's
I
too
tried
late,
to run
boy.
away.
He said you only had one more chance,
Yeah,
and you
one
chose to
more
pass.
chance.
No,
So
but
you have-
I get under the water because crocodiles
But
can't swim under water, can they?
Yeah,
They were
no.
in the water, boy.
But they stay above the water, don't they?
That's true.
And then you got fish that's suckling on your
So I-
tail while you're no time. You got leashes all over.
Okay, so
you.
I get the leeches, I pull them off, and I throw them, and so that the
At the crocodiles?
It's
no,
like you throw- it's like you
cross
throw
to the
them at
crocodiles
kids
go
and
get
kids
them
on-
instead.
Oh, do
Does
they
that work?
go?
Do they go for the leeches?
Let's
instead?
roll.
All right,
Can that even happen?
6. No, they don't. I mean, I guess.
All right, we'll see if you're fast
Well,
enough
that-
to swim. Let's
that
see if
should-
you're fast enough to swim.
And this.
All right, fine. I try to swim away.
Yeah.
Six.
Well,
can I
it's
get
up
away?
to you.
Nah, you get away. You get
I'm
away.
away. All right.
Well,
I climb
that'll
up
be the end. You want that to be the end? Or you want to keep going?
No. We gotta keep going. So I just run into like I grab Cletus by the.
Now just know that you really hurt a shark. I mean, you really hurt an alligator. So you're thinking, I need to make Daddy proud. Take out an alligator, make sure that
we didn't really hurt him though.
I owe my
He's only
daddy
got 2 points off.
Well, it's like a third of his health.
Now you can either go back and get that alligator.
I ain't going back.
Cletus, this is your part.
Yeah.
You can either take the alligator and make it seem like you did it all, and make Daddy proud.
Well, nothing happened though. I'm gonna go grab.
So the
Cletus
leeches
by the
are
back
still
of his overalls.
coming at. I mean the gators
water.
are still coming after you, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still coming.
Oh dear, I did not.
But you got away.
Well, anyways,
you got away fast.
as I'm running away, I grab Cletus by the back of his overalls and I just crawl him back. And I carry him over to the city, where all the murders.
It's right next to it, like a few steps.
Yeah, it's like a couple steps, and we're in like downtown.
Downtown Monroe.
Downtown Monroe. But like it's just
Monroe.
like it's like a
What year
house
is this?
or two. I don't know.
Well, we're in very rural.
Well, it's the modern day, but it's because like Louisiana's obviously like stuck in like its own little time period. Yeah. So yeah. So I carry you in, and what happens is I carry him into the city.
Why carrying him? Why are you going to the city? I don't confused.
Because I want to see the great land of Monroe.
So you go from wrestling sharks to going downtown?
Yeah. Because it's just a couple steps away.
Wait, sharks?
Alligator, snappers.
We should call them snappers. That way, because we've been kind of going.
But
back
what do you call snappers? Also turtles, because we already.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you have a little.
Oh yeah, turtle. Yeah. Well, what about?
We should use that.
Can we make your? Can we sacrifice your little gator?
A little gator. I ain't gonna sacrifice my gator.
Where's your gator?
I don't want my.
That's the
I
issue.
don't want
Where's
to get
your
rid
gator?
of my gator. We're in the city.
No.
Ain't there cops?
You seeing the issue?
Look for your gator, boy.
Where is your gator?
Look in your pocket.
My gator's gone. Where's my gator gone?
Is it named My Gator?
Yeah, that's his name.
The issue is, where is he?
Gator.
Is he in the water? Back in the water?
Oh,
they're gonna eat him.
You were underwater. You said you were swimming underwater, so.
And you also said that they can't swim. So I mean, they can swim.
I might have drowned him.
Well, roll for that and see if you killed your old shark. Why do I keep saying shark? Oh, he's still alive, but he's still in the water.
Wait, no. You said roll if he killed him.
Yeah.
Was that implying?
Well, that's up to him.
Yeah. Do you want to? Because he got a 20 by the way.
Yeah, we got a nat 20.
That means natural.
Let's make this more interesting. Let's let the alligator live. We'll see how that goes.
So I run back because I care very deeply about my gator.
You see the gators right there, and you see that one baby gator, and that's your baby gator.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your choice.
So where are the other gators in proximity to this guy?
At least like around him.
They're circled around him, like
not circled around him, but like they're like posted, like one right there. Here's your shark.
I say, Cletus. So let's think about this for a minute. We can really impress Papa, and we can go save my gator. So.
But this one's I still have my snapping turtle. Like, I'm good.
Hey, boy, you can't. You gotta stop deciding things for me. I say. Okay. Now I'm a longhorn.
I say. I'm big longhorn leghorn.
Yeah, that was something. There is some connection to Louisiana with him. Was there not?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, I just felt like he was Louisiana.
I think like Texarkana. I think that's what he said. I don't know. Whatever.
So I say. To be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to what you guys are talking about, so I'm gonna dive into that Bayou.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna say, let's go get after him.
All right,
get after him.
So
look to see if my gator's in there.
All right, so I approach one gator and I
approach the challenger.
Yeah, a new challenger approaches and it's me.
A new
it's
challenger
me,
approaches.
What was my name? Billy John Cletus?
No, that was Billy John. No, he's Cletus.
I'm Billy John.
Billy John. Yeah, Billy John. That makes sense.
But
Billy
who
John.
are you? You're Billy John. You're Billy John, but he's Billy John. Cletus.
No, I'm just Cletus.
You're just Cletus.
Oh, they said okay. Never mind.
So
maybe
I go up to him and I smack the gator in the face.
No. Yeah.
Roll and see if you hit him, boy. Why do you keep putting them up? You're gonna have to keep unscrewing.
Sorry.
I mean, I ain't trying to be mean. I'm just saying you keep putting
20. I smack him right in the face.
How much damage?
See that damage?
Yeah. And let's see.
Wait, is it the same one that was damaged before? Because if so, he's pretty much dead.
Yeah. Well, he's like 1 point off from being dead. If that is.
Yeah.
So he's bloody. He's like,
no.
I had a very
are you in the water
punch.
too with him? Trying to take it? Okay, so
wait, like I'm saying, we should roll for initiative, boy.
It doesn't matter. Just
yeah,
like
we
say the
forgot
gators take
this.
the rolls and.
I wanna fight a new one.
Okay.
All right then. Oh, we going risky on this one.
Are they? Where?
Now just know this: if you get a low one, they bite back. They'll bite back.
Yeah.
What? How close are these guys?
I mean, you're like if you're gonna wrestle them, you're like right there, close.
So
with them.
are they like kind of? Are they surrounded? Or are they around us? Or are they just? Like,
I mean, they're
in a
all
line?
like a different position. So you snuck it from this side, you snuck it from that side, but this one is still like, what's going on, guys? Like there's that one gator. Is Snapper trained?
Well, no, Snapper's not gonna let go of your finger.
Yeah,
like,
Snapper.
Snapping turtle.
Snapper isn't trained to be.
Let go.
Snapper isn't trained to be like helping you.
If I roll and I get a 20, will you let him?
Yeah, I will.
Is it just a 20?
20.
18 to 20, I'll let.
18 or 20 or 18, 19?
18, 19 to 20. Okay. Oh.
That's a
16.
Dang it. I was
So,
right in the microphone. I'm sorry. Sorry, Thomas. You probably have to slow that a little bit.
And then he like starts tapping on like the parts. So that's gonna be pretty loud too. But anyways,
So now.
Wait, no, that was just to see if Snapper would do it. So wait,
Snapper isn't now. So now he's just gonna be eating, like just just playing around.
Okay.
So now this is the part you're gonna be fighting the gator. If it's low, you're gonna get bit. If it's high, you're gonna get the good punch in.
So let's see. Oh, probably not.
All right, so you're bit.
You got bit.
How much
Oh
damage?
wait, hold up. You got to roll for the gator. You got to make sure that the gator's actually biting onto him.
Yeah.
Go on, roll.
Yeah, roll.
12. Yeah. I mean, that's up to you, I guess.
I'll let it pass.
No.
Yeah, you don't have to be so nice. I mean,
All right, go. Fine. You know what? He bites you. I
think we should both die at the end.
Yeah, that's why.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
So he's gonna get bit, and you want to hear him scream, and the mom's like, "Boys, what y'all doing outside?"
I said, "Mama, come."
We're dying.
We're dying. Wait, you gotta roll damage for Billy John.
Oh,
I need.
What's your
no,
HP?
okay, let's do this.
Oh,
1, 2. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2.
I'm not as strong. I'll be
1, 2, 3. It's gonna be decent. Like it's not gonna hurt. It's
No,
gonna leave a mark.
Let's just say that his his
10.
HP is 5. That's what you just said.
Okay.
So roll
1.
Oh,
Alright, so it's like a minor.
Wait, so now you're on 4. What do you?
Why am I not rolling for my own damage?
Well, you're resisting. Hold up.
That's the second time, boy. Or I guess it's okay. That was the first time this episode, so you're
I'm clean.
What?
I'm clean.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not guilty.
Okay. So let's just finish up, and
let's just. Well, you have to. You would roll a d20 to like. Here, roll that.
What am
to
I?
Like see if you can resist the like dodge or whatever.
If I don't get a 20, then we should end this up. Wrap this up. I got a 20. Just kidding. I got a 9.
6. Oh, that was 6.
Those little periods makes it a. 6.
Yeah, it's 6. So you were unsuccessful.
Well, so were you. I mean, I
I
lost the damage.
I didn't get attacked. I punched it.
You're practically bleeding to death right now. Like you're.
No, I lost 1. Did I not?
Yeah, he lost 1 damage. He just like kind of.
Right.
I got a nose.
I thought he was okay. All right. Okay.
Now the Gators have to attack.
Yeah.
So we're still going. Okay.
Go ahead. Let the Gators attack us.
6.
That would make it probably. I mean, I shouldn't backdoor DM. Or back.
I don't know, because this is such a big number. It's such a big number. You don't know if 6 is gonna be like really like big of a lethal, or something that's gonna hurt you really bad. You know, if like 6 is probably like
just.
Well, actually, that just says like if they land it, and then you.
Okay. They decently land it. Like at least 1 tooth gets in.
1 tooth. So then roll for a d6. Let's say I have 6 damage. I die. I'm dead.
Well, I'm the younger brother, so when you're dead, I'm dead.
Well,
so
no,
like,
not yet. Well, you
still got to fight.
Yeah, you got to fight.
But let's do this. Let's roll.
I'm not.
Let's roll. This is gonna be survival. If it's at 6, you die. If it's at 1, you have a chance.
If it's at 4,
well, no, wait. So, like, you can like cry out to mom or something.
Ma, I hope that was over my limit. I went over death, overkill.
All right. Well,
that was.
Then
I got a 6 by the way.
Let's make an epilogue, okay?
All this to save freaking Gator. Your little Gator is still in the middle. He didn't even save him.
So let's make an epilogue. I'm Papa, Mom. So you walk down.
Can I be Auntie? Or I'm.
You can be like the Gator King or something.
Can I be like the mayor of the town?
The mayor of Monroe.
What?
We lost a loved one.
No,
some
you
loved
like the
ones
police
today.
chief, like the police officer, be like, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Ma'am.
We saw 2 bodies. We need to make you. You need to identify.
Ma'am. We've got.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, do you want to be the cop? Let's do it like that.
Sure. Yeah. So am
Let's do
I
this.
the mom or are you the mom?
I'm the mom.
Let's
Okay,
do
so
knock on the
Please,
worst.
senior.
Hey, where? Yeah.
Cletus Senior, I'm so scared. I don't know where my bows are.
Let's do
Well,
knock.
I saw him out in the bayou. Wait.
Oh dear.
Sorry. All right. Let's do knock.
Thomas, add this in post like a knock. All right. So
I knocked on the door. I knocked on the door. Who's gonna-
See, Mister, what you gotta say?
So we've been looking
What you
around.
doing here,
No,
officer?
don't
don't interrupt the officer.
Oh, I'm
All right,
sorry.
just listen here. All right.
I'm just so
So,
scared for my children.
You
Where are my children, officer?
How long have you been missing your children for? Can I ask?
About
I don't know.
2 minutes.
All right. How tall are they? How tall are they? Let's start
How
from there.
tall? I don't know. What do you think I am? Some sort of
I mean,
measure?
you're the mother. You've been living with them for how long now? You should know their height.
5 years and
5
7 years.
Do you know,
They're
sir,
5 and
sir,
7.
do you know their height?
They're one of them's 5 foot, the other one's 7 foot. They're-
Alright.
Now hold on. You don't. That's just
You're gonna
just
have
wait
the
one
five-year-old-
second.
the
You don't come
five-year-old
in here quizzing us,
Well,
all
you
right?
do know
This
that-
is our home, and we're looking for our children. Okay?
Well, then
you don't
maybe you
come
should
in
tell
here.
us. Well, maybe then you'll know that there's 2 bodies outside your lake.
Oh
my-
bodies. No, you're lying.
I'm not lying.
I
Hey,
slap him. I slap him.
The older boy's okay, right? Because that's the one I'm
We'll
care
find
about.
out. We'll find out.
Well,
But who?
The older boy?
the older boy.
Of course. And I mean, there's 2 bodies. So
Wait, we
we're
have
gonna-
an old. I thought we had them.
No, can I ask?
We
Who's gonna be?
don't have one kid. We have 2
We're
kids.
gonna-
We have 2 kids.
we're gonna-
What?
we're
Where did the
gonna-
other one come from? I'm
I
pretty.
thought you
we
two
don't have
brothers.
2
I thought
kids.
you
I'm
two-
pretty sure I would remember
thought you
giving
two
birth to a
brothers.
second child.
I thought you 2 were brothers.
No.
Wait, friend and brother?
No, he's the mom, I'm the pa.
No, but like back then with the kids.
Yeah.
All right, so then, well, we got 2 kids in the body. We're gonna need one of y'all to come over here and confirm if it's one of y'all's.
You go. I don't want to see no blood.
Oh,
I already did
they're my
Gator
ki-
good.
they're
all-
my
No,
kids.
I'm gonna tell you
Oh.
this. There's no blood. That's the thing. Like the water done soaked them all up. Like it's all gonna
That's
be
a
like
strange.
pale.
Phenomenon.
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay,
but
whatever.
okay.
All right, let's just go.
So I go with her or him.
All right,
And,
sir, man. We just want to tell you that this is gonna be really graphic.
Well, you just said it wasn't going to be.
Yeah, you told us.
You know what? Fine. Let's just pretend I didn't have it. Let's pretend
All
there's
right.
blood. All right.
I'm holding
right,
onto
you
your
ready?
shoulder the entire time.
You ready?
I'm sobbing.
All right. Open the bodies up. So
Open
you
the
look-
bodies like
the
we're
body
like
bag. The
tear
body
open
bag. The
like an
body bag.
autopsy?
No, the body bag.
I zip it up.
Oh.
Thomas, can you edit in the zipping noise? Oh, that's my Cletus. That's my Cletus.
All right. Well, now they died from alligators.
Oh,
I don't know why you
not
guys.
the snappers.
No, I'm gonna ask you
and
this.
then-
I'm gonna ask you this.
What?
If you knew they were outside, why weren't you keeping an eye on them?
Yeah, you should take her away. She was an awful parent.
No, where were you?
I was out hunting.
He was hunting
for
the guy.
lunch.
Now, what are you hunting for?
Them gators. I go
You know,
around
it's
back.
not, you know it's not gator season now, right? It ain't gator season.
Oh my God.
It ain't gator season.
Now we should. I run.
I'm gonna have. Okay.
He runs.
Well, okay. So that's we should wrap up.
That's it. They ran away and they lived the rest of their lives hiding.
On the lamb or on the gator.
But now the boys are dead now, and they didn't give them a proper funeral.
It's sad.
They
It's
couldn't
very sad.
afford
They
for a
just
funeral
threw
for
them
it.
back into the gators.
They,
you know?
they literally put them in
like, let's
dead
make it-
gators and then
It's
just
like we'll
buried
just
them
make
or
these
something.
boys useful and just feed them to the gators. And get them all nice and big so we can eat them later.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's a good ending.
Well-
usually we're pretty calm around the end, but like that's
Yeah,
not
this
at all
one
what
pretty
this is.
started off like.
Well, yeah, we actually started off kind of dull, and we're sorry about that. We need to get.
It's
in
like
the habit
it's like
of-
in the
We should
description. It's
just
like in
play
the
the whole thing backwards.
yeah, just even reverse like
yeah,
audio.
reverse, Yeah.
It's pretty creepy.
but then
when
that's
you
the-
reverse audio sometimes.
So thank you for joining us on the 3rd episode of the Off Brand Podcast.
I feel like we should release this one before the last one though, because this
We've
one was a little
already
more
said
fun.
multiple times. No.
Okay.
It's like in the description. Like, if you want more fun, skip to this number.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Like
Nah.
at the very beginning, you should
That's,
put a
we're
disclaimer. Hey, if you guys want to skip, well, that's not important. This has been the
I
Off
think
Brand
you should
Podcast. We love you and drive safe,
Get the
kids.
outro, oh, you don't know outro. All right. Well, thank.
Well, do you want to like hit on the drum to like make an outro?
we need to make like a.
You don't need to make an official.
Well,
you,
we
you
need
have an intro.
We
You
need
have-
to play the
you have the official intro, but you need an
we have
outro.
a
city
plan.
anthem of
Monroe.
Of Monroe. Yeah,
Wait.
I messed that up.
That's good.
Thank you guys. We love y'all.